In Starkville, a man will be sentenced Thursday in Oktibbeha County after being convicted of second-degree murder involving the fatal shooting that occurred in 2010. 22-year-old Dennis Thompson was convicted this past. The award-winning center promises to boost regional business technology infrastructure and spur new investment and expansion opportunities. What does it take to keep good-paying jobs in town? Well, that's a question answered in Corinth, where a local company says yes to a deal too good to walk away from. Stoppers of Northeast Mississippi and Lee County authorities need your help in identifying the person responsible for a Mooreville commercial burglary. It happened earlier this month. And while Superintendent Wright was in the All-America City, we asked her about that lawsuit we first told you about last night. To report furniture orders, shipments, and jobs are up. That's according to a new survey. Smith Leonard PLLC reports new orders were up by 5%. In Oktibbeha County, dozens have answered that call by gladly offering up their time and energy to help others in need. As WTVA's Susan Parker shows us, a day off has truly become a day on. Thanks a lot, Susan. 5 service sites were set up by an organization called Volunteer Starkville. The organization connects volunteers to projects that benefit nonprofits.
Lowndes County Sheriff's
Sunday morning pursuit in Pontotoc County led to the arrest of a man on his 3rd DUI charge. Ecru Police Chief Joey Chisholm says the incident Thanks a lot, Craig. I'm live in front of the North Mississippi Medical Center here in Tupelo. And of course, we are all afraid of the Ebola virus. So Mississippi and many other states are implementing emergency plans just in case. Medical staff today in Jackson. However, the CDC does have information on its website about the symptoms for the Ebola virus. Just log on to their website at cdc.gov. Back to you. To follow the latest developments out of Chickasaw County after the discovery of a human skull yesterday. And today, law enforcement is back on the scene searching for answers, and they may have found more remains. WTVA's Emily Leonard is in Chickasaw County. Well, there is some good news to report today that involves the search for a missing teenager here in Tupelo. Authorities say that search is canceled. Seaport Airlines is taking over commercial air service from Silver Airways, but it wasn't clear just when that would happen. Well, now we definitely know. WTVA's Craig Ford joins us live from the Tupelo Airport with information on the start date. Okay, Emily, this fire probably started around 1:30 this afternoon, and the reason I say that is because I saw the flames myself when I was coming into work at WTVA. In fact, WTVA studios right down the street on Beach Springs Road. That's about 20 firefighters. Thankfully, they too were not injured. Mr. Davenport says that this structure had office space upstairs, and on the bottom level there was a cash loan business. An officer for the Mississippi Gaming Commission has died in an accidental shooting today at the agency's office in Tunica County. That's according to the agency's director. He's younger than you, and younger than you, not me. All right, thanks for making WTVA your choice for news.
Well, this is a scarf.
It's nice. You got to show the whole thing.
Yeah, it's on this side. It's kind of.
It's very colorful.
Yeah, that's a nice way of saying it's ugly, right?
No, it's not. No, it's not ugly
what do you
at
think?
all. I like it. And it's so nice. You're going to give it to our camera. Can you hear me, Sergeant?
Yes, Sonia, I can.
Okay, so I know this happened around 7:30 tonight on Highway 82 involving a tractor trailer. What can you tell us what happened? Okay, so are you guys worried about the wind shifts tonight? We understand that the wind speed or shift in the wind is causing some concern. So is there a shelter? We hear that there is a shelter set up for people who are being evacuated from their homes.
They have moved people.
So we want people to understand that this was not an accident with another truck or a vehicle. It's just that a valve just kind of popped open, right? Senator Thad Cochran and Democrat Travis Childers are out right now circling the state of Mississippi trying to get some last-minute votes. But there are some other congressional seats up for grabs tomorrow with the U.S. House of Representatives. Let's show those full screens, starting with the Northern District. For the state of Mississippi, Representative Alan Nunnally is challenged by Democrat Ron Dickey and Libertarian Danny Bedwell and the Reform Party's LaJenna Wally. State of Alabama, election officials there say probably about half of all registered voters will even turn out to cast a ballot on Election Day. A student in Myrtle is now under arrest after authorities say he called in a bomb threat to his school. The unidentified student was taken into custody and police recovered the phone they believe was used to make that call.
Those kids were fast as lightning, though, seriously. They really were.
Everybody was calm. Never mind. All right. Good night, everyone.
I was gonna take over.
The Tonight Show is coming up. I am backstage right now at the 15th annual Elvis Presley Festival. The crowd is starting to come in at Fair Park. The weather, it is so wonderful out here, a nice breeze, and I'm sure you hear some music. Okay, once again, I'm Sunya Walls reporting live in downtown Tupelo. I am behind the stage. I know you're jealous, my producer Riley. I love you, Riley. We're backstage at Fair Park, so come on down here for the 15th annual Elvis Festival. Back to you, Terry.
Hello, Terry. Yeah, that's right. I'm live at the hospital in New Albany. I can tell you it is chaos up here. There is crowds of people on.
The family of Sergeant Gail Stauffer says their eyes have opened and the Tupelo spirit is seeing them through.
Everybody has been so wonderful to us through this week, and the overwhelming outpouring of love and support that this community has given us has helped us make it through.
Gail's wife, Beth, says it's her strong faith that keeps her standing and never giving up.
But I'm at peace with Gail because I know he died doing what he loved, and the way that he was at work was how he was at home. He was a leader at work, and he was a leader at home.
Gail's mother is the director of the Tupelo Downtown Main Street Association, and she says her son was born to do his job.
He loved his job. He loved what he was doing. He was born to wear a uniform, and he was a patriot.
There's a lot of mourning at this time, but there's also lots of laughter at the good times.
Well, we had a name for him. We called him a pet coon. He was always pretty brave. When he was 18 months old, I walked in the kitchen, and I found him standing on top of my refrigerator going, ta-da!